Hey y'all! So today I'm going to make another AIP or autoimmune solution recipe. This is just white rice, ground turkey, zucchini, bell pepper, and pineapple. And hopefully I'll get the seasonings right because I might have forgotten a couple ingredients, but it's going to be okay. So we're going to whip this up, and it's just going to be kind of like flavored with gluten-free tamari, which is like a gluten-free soy sauce, and then a little fish sauce. And so we're gonna get a little creative. I think the soy sauce with the pineapple is gonna go really good because I just love pineapple and stir fries. I think they really taste really good. All right, so let's get into this recipe. Come with me, let's make it.
All right, so here I am. I'm about to start chopping onions, making myself cry. And while I chop onions, I'm going to tell you guys what shows I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of futuristic shit, a lot of apocalyptic. You know, my favorite type of show is like, it's either aliens or apocalypse. I love The Matrix. The Matrix was one of my favorite shows because I feel like The Matrix kind of represents the way we live today in this world and this economy and this system. And so, yeah, not to be a rebel on YouTube, but I think it's pretty accurate to describe how our lives are set up. So the next show I've been watching, I've dabbled in the show CeeLo. That's pretty interesting. I'm not going to give away any spoilers because y'all will hate me. So I'm not going to give anything away. Don't worry. But it is a really good show. And then I just started watching this other show called Dark Matter, which is like about this guy who's living like in a parallel reality. And I don't know about you, but I completely believe in parallel realities. If we know that time is, not what we think it is, if we know that time is kind of an illusion and a mystery, then who knows, how many different time frames or realities there are in the world. You know what I mean? We barely freaking understand the universe. So yeah, it's just, I was having a conversation with a friend the other day and they were like, well, we're the only known life on the planet or in the universe. And I was like, first of all, we don't even know half the creatures that exist in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. Like, there's so many creatures down there that we have no freaking clue. We haven't even explored our own oceans. What makes you think that we know every aspect of life across light years away or in the entire universe? It's just, we can't assume anything at this point, We could all be aliens. So this is just something that we got to do. These are the thoughts that I'm having while I'm cutting this red bell pepper. So I'm going to chop it up real small. And then I'm going to put everything in. I'm actually cooking things separately. I do this sometimes for flavor profile. So what I'm actually doing is I'm cooking the turkey first. That way the meat juices will flavor all my other vegetables because we know vegetables, they don't always have a lot of flavor, right? So I'm going to stir fry the bell pepper, zucchini, and onion together. I already put an onion in with the ground turkey just because I think meat and onions and garlic go really well together. But then I'm basically going to pull out my ground turkey and then stir fry. This is what I'm doing now. I'm about to just take off this ground turkey, pull it off, put it in a separate container. And then in the ground turkey juices, I'm going to stir fry this pineapple because I like the pineapple to have a little bit of like a crisp and a little bit of like a saltiness on the outside because it is so sweet. And so I'm going to put a little soy sauce, a little soy sauce, a little fish sauce, and that's about it. I'm not even gonna season the pineapple. You really don't need a seasoned pineapple. I mean, it's so delicious the way it is, maybe just a little bit of salt, but the soy sauce has the salt in there. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm stir frying the pineapple separately, and then I'll also set this aside. A lot of the time when I stir fry things separately, it's only because a lot of vegetables contain water. So like the zucchini, the bell pepper, the onion, they're going to cook down and there's going to be a little water residue. I didn't want to water down the pineapple or cook out all the water of the pineapple. And the pineapple doesn't take long. It takes like a short stir fry, while the zucchini, the red bell pepper, and the onion, they're going to take a while to kind of cook down. So yeah, just a little tip. Anyway, so I'm just serving up this meal with a little bit of existential crisis. After watching all those shows last night, I was laying in my bed like, oh my God, what is the meaning of life? And I sat there with my thoughts for all about 10 minutes before I passed the fuck out. So luckily it didn't keep me up, because honestly, I don't know about you guys, but like some shows, they give me so much freaking anxiety. Like the whole point where it's like, it's leading up, it's building up to the climax of the scene. Bro, just tell me what happens. Like, I can't hang on this cliff for so long. You're dangling me off the side of a cliff and I need to know what happens. It's very disrespectful to someone with anxiety. So I'm going to have to, go back to freaking cartoons if I can't get this under control. I know someone, they were saying that they have so much anxiety watching shows that they literally will just watch cartoons because they can go to sleep better. And I completely relate to that. I completely relate to that too. Anyone else have a lot of anxiety watching shows? So basically, I'm mixing all of this up, and I am just stirring everything around, and then I'm going to put it all into my meal prep containers. And guys, I was actually surprised. Like, I love cooking with white rice because it will just double your portions, if you're just making like a meat and a carb, you're not gonna have like a meat and potato or something like that. There's not gonna be a lot of leftovers, but if you put something like 2 cups of rice in the mix of the ground turkey and the vegetables, that will last you like, a couple days, a good couple days. So this is going to be dinner and a couple lunches for the next like 3 days, maybe 3 to 4 days, depending on, if I make something else for lunch. But I thought this yielded quite a good amount of quantity, and that's what I'm looking for when I meal prep, because your girl doesn't like to cook. Okay, it's a bitch. I don't like to cook. I make myself cook because I don't like eating other people's food either. So there's that. But yeah, look at all these meals that it made. So I was super happy about that. So yeah, it'll be some dinner. Look how delicious that pineapple looks. It'll be some dinner and some lunch for the next few days. I'm going to go ahead and pack everything up and get it in my fridge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I try to come up with creative ways to make content. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments.